is exactly how the anti-Semitic rhetoric works. You have problems in your life, blame the Jews. Your phone doesn't work, blame the Jews. Your computer doesn't work, blame the Jews. Well, Kanye, how about you get up and start cleaning the mess that you've created and leave us alone? How about that? Thanks.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you just heard for yourself, this is a Jewish person replying to all the things that Kanye West has been saying. Yes, we all know that recently Kanye West has made a lot of anti-Semitic statements about the Jewish people. According to him, the Jewish people are in charge of a lot of things, businesses, and he does not like it. I don't know why, but according to him, if there's anything wrong in the society or in the functioning of the world, it is all because of the Jewish people. So this guy just said, why don't you face the real problems, and leave us alone? How about that? As you heard for yourself. Well, guys, I would like you to know that Kanye West is not making this statement because he has any mental problem. I don't believe that. Well, listen to what CNN has to say, then I'll get back to that.
Ye's recent anti-Semitic remarks are not a one-off, but part of his long-held obsession and his praise of Adolf Hitler.
So yes, as you just heard, CNN has been making a lot of investigations to try to understand why Kanye West was making all these statements. And they came to realize that this is a long-term obsession. I mean, Kanye West has been planning a lot of things, The people who work around him has testified that in his work environment, he always said things about the Jewish people and his love for Adolf Hitler. We all know about the things that Adolf Hitler did to the Jewish people, which was not, it was inhuman. We all know about it. But according to Kanye West, they were right. And he really loved, Adolf Hitler and the Nazis people. Can you imagine? Well, listen to this, then we'll continue.
This was a major point of contention for obvious reasons, that he wanted to call the album Hitler, and that it was really like the final hours before the album was going to come out that his camp was able to successfully get him to switch it to Ye, which is what it was called.
So you see, Kanye West was actually, producing a video, a music clip, and he wanted to call that video Hitler. His entourage, that's the people working with him, they did not want it. They tried to convince him to change the name. He did not accept until the last hours just before they published that video that they finally succeeded in convincing Kanye West to change the name or the title of that video to Ye. Why would someone love Adolf Hitler up to the point of doing something like that? It only means that you support, the things that he did. Very bad things. I mean, one cannot even imagine that you have to. I don't even want to go to the details of all that because those are things that have passed. And if we have to start talking about them now, it will only bring anger. But what I'm trying to say is Kanye West knows exactly what he is doing. He started this rubbish long time ago, from, his work, the books he reads. I mean, he was telling the people who were walking around him about all those things. At one time, they even said he made mention of something. He made a sarcastic statement about the Jewish people. And one of his of the producers got up and said, I am Jewish. So I'm not happy. I'm not okay about the statement you made. He had an interview with TMZ. And during the interview, he also made mention that he did not like, the Jewish people. But TMZ, because they did not want to cause confusion in the society, they decided to edit that part. They removed that part, they cut it off and, just kept it out of the video. Then they posted the rest of the video. But why would Kanye West do such a thing? Do you people know that recently in the United States, at some workplaces, there is already tension between the Jewish people and, people from other races? That is not good. He knows what he is doing. Even though a lot of companies have cut him off, but he has already introduced into the system what he wanted to do. He has already caused the confusion. There is commotion now in a lot of places. People don't feel at ease anymore when they are working with the Jewish people. Now I understand why most of the Jewish people, they stay in a particular place. You see only them there. They don't want to, mix or mingle with the other people, because when things like this come up, it makes them to just feel, as if they are out of this world. No, it is because of the same anti-Semitic statement that he made that causes a lot of different companies to stop, associating with him. Adidas is not the only, company that dropped him. There are lots of other companies that, drop Ye amid the backlash and outrage. In September, Gap and Kanye ended their partnership after Ye penned a letter to the company claiming that the retailer did not follow terms and conditions that were first stated upon signing the initial agreement. So Gap announced that it will be removing all Yeezy Gap products from their shelves immediately, and Gap did that immediately. The fashion house Balenciaga told WWD earlier that it no longer has any relationship nor further project related to Ye. Vogue editor-in-chief also made a statement that neither she nor the magazine plan to ever deal with Kanye West again in any capacity. West was also dropped by his talent agency, Say AA, and a recently filmed documentary about Kanye West was also dropped because the people realized that all the statements that he is making was not good for business, so they decided to pull the documentary from distribution. The production company says it cannot support any content that amplifies Ye's platform. Yeah. Ye was also dropped by his lawyers, Bernard Clare and Bob Cohen. All these people are running away from problems. They saw it and they decided not to associate anymore with Ye because it was not good for business, it was not good for friendship, it was not good for the society as a whole. But Ye, in his mind, just believed that what he was saying was the truth. I've seen comments of other people saying that what Ye is saying is the truth. Whether it is the truth or not, if you realize that something is not going to help people to live in peace, you have to stop spreading that information because it will only cause war. It will only cause tension. And that is what Ye has planted in the society. We don't like things like that. We are in this planet Earth not to repeat, the things that happened years ago. We have to right our wrongs. But unfortunately, that is not what is happening. The toxic infection of Kanye West's, anti-Semitic statements is actually spreading so badly and causing a lot of problems. On Saturday, an anti-Semitic message scrawled across the outside of TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, during a college football game. The message said, "Kanye is right about the Jews." The same message was later flashed on a building in Jacksonville Saturday night. And that same weekend, drivers in Jacksonville were treated to ugly anti-Semitic signs on a highway overpass, similar to what happened in Los Angeles a week before. So guys, as you see, a lot of people in the US are already, causing problem, like writing signs and statements all around, supporting Kanye West. But whatever the case, well, I'll allow everybody to give his or her opinion. But as for me, I don't like what is happening because this is just going to cause problem in the society. Well guys, anyways, that's it for today. I will leave you to make your judgment on your own, but I'm not happy with what is happening. So guys, I will leave you here and I hope to see you next time. If you think this video was worth your time, please thumb up to the video, share it, and also subscribe to my channel, okay? And please turn on the notification bell too. See you on my next one. Bye bye. Stay blessed.